for on Saturday night of the Joint. Showtime and Strikeforce ring in the new year with another loaded lineup of mixed martial arts action tailor-made to your satisfaction. My name is Mauro Ranallo. It is my pleasure to oversee the official weigh-in today, as it will be presided over by the Nevada State Athletic Commission Executive Director Keith Kaiser on hand. At this time, I want to bring up the founder of Strikeforce, Mr. Scott Coker, as well as the vivacious Vanessa, the Strikeforce cage girl. She's going to be making sure that things are just a little better looking than Mr. Coker and yours truly up here today. All right, for the first time ever, Strikeforce preliminary card action will be airing on Saturday night at 8 o'clock Eastern and Pacific on Show Extreme. And without further ado, we're going to kick things off now with the preliminary card matchup. A catchweight bout scheduled for 3 rounds at 160 pounds. Would you please welcome out of Omaha, Nebraska, entering his 47th professional bout, give it up for Alonzo Jardine Martinez. Again, both these fighters taking this bout on short notice, so they have agreed to a catchweight affair of 160 pounds. And Alonzo Martinez checks in at 160 1/2 pounds. His opponent out of Tempe, Arizona, with a record of 12-3 with 1 no contest. Please give it up for El Terrible Esteban Payan. El Terrible is bang on 160 pounds. It's official. Catchweight contest kicking things off on Show Extreme. Alonzo Martinez versus Esteban Payan, a member of the Arizona Combat Team, and good to see one of the Lally Boys. Never could tell them Vegas. Next up on the scales, it's 3 rounds welterweight action from Corona, California. With a record of 13-4, would you please welcome Ricky Leger. Now, somebody told me that Las Vegas is the fight capital of the world. You can show a lot more love to these guys that are going to be putting it all on the line in the cage Saturday night. Come on, people. Mr. Leger checks in at 171 pounds. His opponent from Sweden, now fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, undefeated at 4-0. Please welcome Chris Spang. At 171 pounds as well here in Nevada, the 1 pound allowance. Both guys are official. Welterweight action coming up on Show Extreme Saturday night. Ricky Leger squaring off with Chris Spang. Of course, don't forget, fight fans, tickets are still available for the first Strikeforce of the Joint here at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. And for more Strikeforce information, you can head to strikeforce.com. One more time, let's give it up for Ricky Leger and Chris Spang. Belmore, New York, with a record of 8-3, the former football star at Hofstra University, John Vellante. Vellante checks in at 206 pounds. His opponent from Tukwila, Washington in the picturesque Pacific Northwest, a winner of 9 of his 10 pro bouts. Please welcome Trevor Hot Sauce Smith. Again, all these preliminary bouts will be airing for the first time on Show Extreme beginning at 8 o'clock Eastern and Pacific tomorrow night. And coming in right on at 205 pounds is Trevor Smith.
Let's go, John.
Show them some love, Sin City John. It's Strikeforce light heavyweight action. The final bout is part of the Strikeforce Extreme on Show Extreme preliminary card Saturday night. It will be in the welterweight division from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. A record of 7-1. Please welcome Nah-Shon Burrell. Nah-Shon Burrell is at 172 pounds. He is 1 pound over. He'll have 60 minutes to lose the additional pound in order to make the allowed weight of the welterweight division. So Nah-Shon Burrell checks in at 172. His opponent out of San Jose, California, with a record of 11-3, the Strikeforce veteran, James Terry. Coming off a sensational knockout win at 155, but enjoying his honeymoon after getting married on 11-11-11. Lots of cheap power in that marriage. So decided to take this bout at 170, where he's had plenty of experience. He's trained with former Strikeforce middleweight champion Kung Lee. And James Terry comes in at 171 pounds. So again, Nah-Shon Burrell will have 1 hour to lose the 1 pound. And we should be underway and official for the welterweight matchup between Nah-Shon Burrell and James. It looks like these two don't get along, so they hope to be getting it on Saturday, 8 o'clock Eastern and Pacific. Evolution, Tyler Stinson. And he's giving Clay the Carpenter Guido run for his money in terms of hairstyles here as well. Are you still going with the samurai ponytail? All right. Knockout specialist from Kansas City is definitely not paid by the hour so far in his MMA career. And he comes in bang on at 170 pounds. His opponent, a Strikeforce veteran training out of Team Quest, California, along with dangerous Dan Henderson with a record of 11-3. He is the Belgian banger. Please welcome the Sponge, Tarek Safadine. Both of them 170 pounds. It's official. The main card on Showtime at 10 o'clock Eastern and Pacific is going to kick off with a welterweight battle between Tyler the Evolution Stinson and Tarek the Las Vegas. Please welcome young gun Jardine. opponent, undefeated out of St. Louis, Missouri, the wrestling stud out of the University of Missouri at 9-0. Please welcome Tyron T. Woodley. Man who's recently opened up his own gym in his hometown, looking to get back to the community with ATT Evolution. Tyron Woodley checks in. It's official, a very intriguing welterweight matchup. Jardine meeting Tyron Woodley. Lorenz the Monsoon Larkin. Lorenz Larkin checks in at 206 pounds. And now making his way to the stage from American Kickboxing Academy in San Jose, California, the former Strikeforce light heavyweight champion with a record of 8-1. Please welcome King Mo Lawal. It's official. Another intriguing main card matchup. Lorenz the Monsoon Larkin putting his undefeated record on the line against the former Strikeforce 205-pound standard bearer, King Mo Lawal. Come on, Hard Rock, you can do better than that. Compelling light heavyweight. With a record of 9-1-1, would you please welcome Dynamite in his hands, Adlon Amagog. Weighs in at 100. His opponent, one of the heaviest hitters in mixed martial arts, period. Would you please welcome knockout artist, Ruthless Robbie Lawler. It's official. Middleweight action between Adlon Amagog and Ruthless Robbie Lawler. Yeah, boys. These gladiators of the cage, Amagog and Lawler getting. Don't forget, you can get all the latest information on Strikeforce of Keith Jardine. Keith Jardine weighs in at 100. And now, please welcome the Strikeforce Middleweight Champion, riding a 7-fight win streak, including a hard-fought 5-round decision over Jacare to become the champion from San Jose, California, representing AKA Rockhold. Accompanied to the stage by Strikeforce Heavyweight Grand Prix finalist Daniel Cormier. Hope that hand is healing well there, Daniel. How are you, buddy? The champion, Luke, 5 pounds, it is official. The championship belt will go down, the main event, as Strikeforce rings in the new year here at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. We're going to get comments from the champion and challenger after have their face-off. From each of the participants, the Coach Jardine, the challenger, will start with you. 10-year veteran. You've always been close. You've defeated UFC light heavyweight champions like Chuck Liddell and Forrest Griffin. Your first crack at a major title. You've made 185 pounds. What is there left to say?
You know, I'm so excited to be here. It's real honor to fight a Luke, and you know, this is a regroup. We got 185, and this is just the beginning for me.
All right, let's hear it for the challenger, the Keith Jardine. Here he is, the Kingpin, Strikeforce middleweight champion Luke Rockhold. Your first title defense. Talk about what it's like now that you've officially made weight, 24 hours away from defending the title.
Feels great. Feels great to be on weight. I'm looking forward to big steak dinner tonight. And I'm going to put it on tomorrow. I'm going to let him know he shouldn't have came down to my weight, shouldn't have come to my world. This is where I stand. This stuff's going to take me.
All right, let's hear it for both Strikeforce middleweight champion Luke Rockhold, the challenger Keith Jardine. Quick comment here since you're on the stage. Daniel, I understand you're still nursing the hand injury for the Strikeforce Heavyweight Grand Prix final. Any idea when you could be back?
I'm looking forward to fighting sometime between March and April, hopefully.
All right, well, we're looking forward to that fight as well against Josh Barnett. You guys have been great. We invite you, of course, to be a part.